Hello! Happy Valentine's Day, everyone! Valentine's Day. This is Brownie Rose Smith, live in the Forbidden Library, and today we're gonna play some Monster Camp, but we're gonna do it a little bit different. Today, rather than, picking who we want to bone or picking strategically with our stats, we're gonna let the click-clack math rocks do it for us. You can't really see them very well. But these are my... I knew that was gonna go wrong. This is my dice cam that is shoddily put together, but it's a thing. You can see my math rocks. And it's not the biggest selection of math rocks that I've ever seen, but it'll get us through the day. There are many, 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 many different rocks, and you'll get a lot of dice bag ASMR. This is gonna be my little dice tray for today, so that I don't go throwing it off. And hopefully, when I roll, you can see somewhat clearly what I roll. 17, not a bad start. It's most of the choices in this game are gonna be like one or the other, so it's mostly gonna be evens or odds, which means I can use any dice I want. So that's gonna be very fun. Yeah, exciting stuff. Yeah, okay, cool. Game sound is coming through. I've just been on this menu long enough to the gate that the sound's gone. Anyway, without further ado, I believe we should get going. Now, I am going to use the dice for literally every choice in this game. Literally every single one, except for my name. That's the only one I'm not going to do. We have voice effects. I know I'm not that good at voices, and it would help to maybe get an idea of the voices. Let's have the voices in. Why not? I'm lonely on this Valentine's Day, so... Hey, Luke! I saw your thing about your slight rebrand, so I will just call you Luke. Hello! I'm in single player. We can do a 60-minute game. And then maybe do a second short game after that. And then hopefully, maybe we'll get a waifu or a husbando. Yeah, happy Valentine's Day. Will this game be good to us? Spooky Camp. Now, I don't know if anyone watched the playthroughs of this from Jesse Cox. But it's going to be very hard for me not to attempt Octo's spooky scary voice for this. Not spooky scary, Monster Mash voice, that's it, it's the Monster Mash voice. I'm gonna go butcher it. Watch me. Camp Spooky. The stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. That's fair. I'm genuinely looking forward to your model upgrades that you were talking about. I'm excited to see what you're doing. Camp Spooky, where we will be dating some monsters. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at any corner. And for us, it did! Okay, so like I said, the dice is going to choose everything for us. BTW. You better not fucking compliment me already. We've just started! We need a D4, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 3! Cute girl! Cute baby... words. Frankenstein girl, that's it. That's what I'm thinking of. My name is BRIO. That's all I have to say to your compliments. We're even gonna roll for our pronouns. That's how good this is. So we got 3 choices, so we're gonna need a D6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are they. Let's go. Oh, non-binary ass. Let's go.
Undead, but full of life.
Yeah, I think he is like some kind of Switch knockoff, that's for sure. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, this is gonna be a 9 is a tricky number. How am I gonna pass a 9? We might have to do a D10, and then if we get 0, we just have to re-roll. And go! What's our first thing? 0! Reroll straight away. 3. 1, 2, 3. So we get. What is this? I don't know what to do. Look. And next thing, 8. Which is this, the Corocombe. And one more thing. 7. The Iron Maiden sleeping bag. Well, doesn't that sound super comfy? The game could have picked at random for me, but that's no fun, is it? I'm not getting any. 1 second. 1 second. There we go. Okay. My headset's is being a bit mean today for some reason and not giving me the sound sometimes. I could see it was coming through for you guys, which is good. But yeah. New headset problems. One might say that the monster problem had hardened us on the highs and lows of love. But no. In love, we're always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different. You use an Iron Maiden sleeping bag? Yeah, hardcore, bro. No one talked about it, but the idea of summer love loomed over our heads. Close to the last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening, just 5 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so, a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the monster prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever we were going to ask on this meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on the bus. Joy Johnson Jojima. 23, a badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Very pretty big titty goth girlfriend. Aravi Mishra. 22, a hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse who has turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Very cute. Very passionate about her things. Calculus Hewlett Packard version 1.1. A library computer who has become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. I mean, we can't specifically go for the titty goth girlfriend because the dice decide. Dahlia Aquino. 20. A buff blue demon and warmonger who has set her sights on conquering summer next. Dahlia would give great hugs. Damien LeVay. 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. And Milo Belladonna. 23, maybe, question mark. A Death Reaper doubling as an internet influencer and who was profoundly in love with life and all its earthly pleasures. Dice will betray us. I highly doubt we're gonna get through this game and successfully romance anyone since we're leaving it up to the dice. But we can but pray. Have some more dice ASMR. The bus trip was long, and all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear. It all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression. Wouldn't that be making a good impression? I guess that's just a different way of saying it. Causing a good impression with the right person. Okay, so we got a good old 6 choices. So you know what? A good old D6 will do us. Give us one a different D6. We have many D6s. Oh, we have this D6. This is probably one of my favorite D6s. Let's go for it. Do we want crime? So we're going. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you want crimes, we're going 3. We don't trust dice, but that's the point of this stream. The dice decide for all. Oops. This dice, rather than having a 1, has this like oops face palm. So we're going for 1. We're going for efficient farming. My favorite hobby is efficient farming. Oh, we got the monster hunter. She's cute. Hey. Efficient farming is one of my favorite pastimes too. I even wrote this walkthrough guide on how to do it properly. Oh, efficient farming as in item farming. Ah, I got it. I was thinking like agriculture. Are you sure this walkthrough isn't about actual farming, Ravi? It says step 1 to scour for fertile soil. Oh no, it seems like I was on the right track actually. Yeah, sure. It's a super important step in looking for viable monsters to grind. You gotta go where their food source is. Step 2 is plow the fields with a sturdy backhoe. To dig up the mole people you're gonna slay, duh! At least Brady already knows what I'm talking about. We should farm for XP together while we're at camp. Leveling up never takes a break. Not wrong. We only have 5 days left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Yeah!
Wherever I go, hijinks ensue.
Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A really awkward 5. There's no D5s. So we're going for a D6, and if we get a 6, we'll reroll. More D6s, please. Oh, wonderful dice bag. This is a tiny one. This I'm about to roll came from a Pokemon cards trading cards set. That is a 1. I believe that's the 1. I need to double check. Because sometimes they have special 1s, sometimes they have special 6s. Yes, that is a 1. Yeah. I can't remember what set that came from, but it came from a trainer box from Pokemon. So we're going to the woods! That day, you go on a hiking trip with a bunch of random campers. You live some weird adventures and share personal stories and secrets. You don't know their names, they don't seem to have their own character models, but they reveal to you that they're part of a different game, a survival resource managing one. Well, I hope they're doing well. It turns out they cannot perceive your character model, but you go to the same camp, yet you're part of different games. Fascinating. This is deeply strange, and it makes you reflect so much about your own existence that you gain +2 smarts out of it. Haha! Apparently I am an absolute smart cookie. Wonderful. They apparently gain +10 berries and +2 stamina, whatever that means. You stumble upon a Ravi surrounded by an odd-looking group. An orc with a lute strung across his back, an elf with his bow, a haggard dwarven cleric, and some other cliches. Also, odd is that Arabi is repeatedly hitting herself in the head. It takes you a moment to realize that she's calling for Hex to come out.
Sup, loser?
Ah, that's what she sounds like. Okay. I can't. I'm not doing an American accent. I would just. No, it's gonna sound bad. There you are! Where did you disappear to? I think I got smarmy for that, that's right. Sorry, I was in your rib cage seeing if I could use it to cut strips of creeped paper into confetti. And then I got lost in your kidneys. She wasn't calling me a loser, Bugs, but she was calling her uninvited roommate a loser. Okay, whatever. Look, I gathered this group of valiant heroes, each with their own skill set, quirky personality, and dark backstory. Cool. Why?
Oh.
What do you mean, why? You asked me to. You said organize a party. Honestly, I've never liked you more than I did in that moment.
Adventure awaits. Bye.
When I realized you were finally taking an interest in the things I enjoy, and that you were getting excited to raid a dungeon. Raid a dungeon? No. Aravi. When I said party, I meant P-A-R-T-Y, party, like with pizza and confetti and music and drinks and games.
Curses!
Can't you just have a normal fun without needing to go into the dark maze-like dungeon and kill monsters? Gosh!
This isn't possible!
I feel like we will never truly understand each other.
Over it.
You're so one-note, Ravi, just like the rest of your tropey friends. I was really trying to bond. I mean, we already bonded in that you're a curse and it's attached to itself to me. But I mean, in the spiritual kind. Aravi seems genuinely disappointed that you can't have that. Next time to turn this party into a party. Time to turn this party into a party. So Hexa will be happy, and Aravi will be also happy. In a moment of genius, you realize exactly what party member would make the perfect party goer. And it's the bard. It's always the bard. It's always the bard. That's correct. So Ned the Necromancer, did you know he doubles as a powerful baker? If he can raise the dead, he can surely raise a cake. I like both of these options, but you know, I don't get to pick. Random dice. Okay, we got a D12. Odds is the top one. Evens the bottom. Come on, evens. It's odd! So we're going with Ned the Baker.
Unbelievable!
Whoa, Ned, is that true? I mean, of course that's true. That's why you wanted to come bake for Hex.
Huh?
But for the rest of the party, fun, pizza party, not adventuring party. Maybe you could tell us a little bit more about that while you bake. Oh, sure, says Ned, looking a little embarrassed to be put on the spot. Well, I studied a bit at the Lich and Lemon Academy for Necromantic Arts / artisanal baking. Because they're the same.
Ooh, yeah.
That's actually amazing. How did you know? You wanted to be a necromancer and a baker. Actually, I just wanted to be a baker, beginning to make a cake. I've just always wanted the ability to raise the dead, albeit with a lot of stipulations initially. I used my passion for baking to open a pie shop, but when I brought my childhood sweetheart back to life, and my magic prevented me from touching her, I decided to formally study necromancy. So he skipped that whole part and went straight to the necromancy anyway. Once I leveled up enough, I was able to resurrect her in a more traditional, formal ceremony, which allowed us to kiss. We got married and lived happily ever after. Aww.
Nice.
Good for you, Ned. Who knew? What an interesting life story you have, with interests outside adventuring and necromancy. I always thought it'd make for a good TV show, but if only if you told my whole story, because it would be heartbreaking to cut it off before I succeed in finding a way to get together with the love of my life. Cake's done. You can stop oversharing now. Here, Hex. Eat some of this delicious cake. Has anyone else been hiding any secret backstories/hobbies? The cleric timidly steps forward. Well, even though I'm known for my divine powers and love of healing, what I really want to do is play basketball. The monk barbarian raises his hand. Although I'm known for my skill in hand-to-hand combat, I have immense proficiency in ballet and double Dutch jumping rope. Now that I would love to see. I want to see big beefy barbarian doing some ballet. That is what I want in my life.
Listen here, Aravi.
Do you notice something here, Ravi? What? That the monk barbarian's jump rope is actually some guy's intestines. You gross. No, Ravi, they all have other interests too. And look, none of them are any less amazing adventurers. After all, they're the people you called when you wanted a party, right? I guess you're right. Maybe we can turn this party into a party. This party in party. You say disco, I say party. Party. Got a bit lost in my words. I guess you're right. Maybe we can turn this party into a chance for me to, dare I say it, pick up a new hobby.
Here for it.
Love it.
Do you want to be my
Briny.
support?
Since it's your idea to ask Ned, do you think you could help me figure out what I like? You heroically managed not to make an innuendo. That is some brute strength right there. And instead smile and go around with the Ravi trying everything from ballet to breadworking to billiards. You try so many different things that by the end you gain +2 smarts and +1 creativity, a handmade scarf, and a pretty decent finger painting. Very nice.
Zap!
Bring the D6. This is a very nice D6 I'm about to use, but I don't know whether it's going to show up very well on the camera. Like I said, if we get a 6, we have to re-roll. Roll. We got a 6. There you go, it's a 6. There you go, you can see. It's a very pale one, but it'll do. It'll do. That's a 5. Da-da-da. So we're going to the Scout HQ. Let's make things. That day in Monster Scouts, you learn to identify different berries. You all search for berries and try to identify them. A blackberry, a blueberry. But Rachel, the deer person, finds a very weirdly shaped berry that no one can identify. You all stare at it for hours. It's closer to an abstract art than a berry somehow. It's a true think piece. It causes you to reflect on berry inequality, and although there is no easy answer to the questions it poses, you gain +2 creativity from the experience. Fabulous berry. You find a Ravi, and the two of you walk around the HQ building, opening every single drawer in case there were useful items inside. You never know. All seems well until... Blah to you too, my friend. Bear attack! Bear attack! I'm a bear and I'm attacking!
Aravi Mishra,
Ah!
adventurer extraordinaire.
The chilling cry of the dreaded attack bear. A beast as rich and cunning as it is in XP. Stand back, Briny. I'll handle this. Save me, Aravi. My hero. Well, I'm pleasantly surprised at your commitment to bear safety, Arabi. I just want to make sure.
Beware the bears!
You know I'm not an actual bear, right? Just your old pal coach dressed as a bear in a bear suit in order to increase bear awareness. I could barely tell. Arabi, why are you standing there, frozen, staring off into the middle distance? Is this some new millennial dance I'm unaware of? Oh god, I've seen this before. She's menuing. What? She's navigating her attack menu in order to select the perfect move in which to defeat you. Sounds like that's a risky move to do in the middle of battle.
Oh!
What attack menu? The one in her head, I guess. Although I'm in her head, and I don't see any attack menu. I always just tell her to choose something randomly and get it over with. I mean, that's the order of the day, randomness.
Shut up, Hex!
Ugh. You don't get it, you dumb curse. Monster hunters are weak against bears, because bears are technically beasts, not monsters. Important distinction, I suppose. I've got to choose the perfect attack to counter my type disadvantage, otherwise this combat might go sub-optimally.
Boring!
Oh no.
I'm not, Coach! I'm a bear!
Well, I'm not a real bear. Attack you can't... Well, in a real bear attack, you can't expect the bear to wait around while you select the perfect attack. So neither will I. Roar and stuff. What have I told you about compliments, Luke? Don't make me get the reverse Uno card out. I will. You keep this up with your niceness. I'm telling you. No more. Coach charges towards Arabi. Quick! Help her break out of her decision paralysis before she falls victim to this fake bear attack. You don't have power to get reverse Uno on my stream. Only I have the power for the reverse Uno card. I'm on to a decision. Right, odds are even. So we can either repeal the Second Amendment to the United States Constitution, removing the right to bear arms. And the only thing stronger than a bear is 27 bears. Now that's a lot. Okay, right. We have a D12 that is part of the set that you just saw, so you might not be able to see very well. But odds top one, evens bottom. Let's go. That is what even is that? I need to look. Is that a 7 or what? That's a 7. That's a 7. Look, it's a 7. So that's an odd. I said odds top one, didn't I? Yes, I did. I am repealing your right to bear arms, sir.
Play of the game!
That's it. I cast public backlash. Arabi's public backlash attack was super effective against the United States Constitution. The Second Amendment was defeated, skipping decades of counter-lobbying and incremental legislation. Arabi regains 1776 experience. Two burly men in cheap black suits appear to confiscate Coach's arms. No! I'm really not a bear! I'm a high school coach with a passion for bear safety!
Yeah!
I love this game, it's so silly! You'll have to file a petition then! Good luck filling it! Without arms! They warned me that one day the government would come to take my arms away, but I never believed them. And now it's too late.
You've made this old tiger proud.
Even so, Arabi. Hello, Michael. I'm proud of you for caring so much about protecting yourself and your campmates from bear attacks.
Enjoy your youth.
It's like I always say, the bear in the hand is worse than... The bear in the hand is worse than two in the bush, but only because the bear in your hand is closer. Two bears are also bad. Everything is bad, apparently.
Uh-huh.
Thanks, Coach. I'll try and keep that in mind. The next time I'm trying to figure out how dangerous a bear is. The burly men in suits drag Coach's arms away. Coach's arms are attached to Coach, so he's dragged as well. Oh, that's good. I didn't really want Coach to lose his arms. He can lose his bear suit, not his bear arms. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Today is a great day for bear safety. You gain plus two charm and +1 creativity. Look at my stats. I am so smart and so charming. You can't see my stats, I just realized. Let's see if I can fix that in a minute. Let's see. Can I, like, shift monster camp a little bit this way? No. Yeah, my dice cam's in the way of my stats. Not that the stats are that important. Nope, wrong one, wrong person. Dice. They're there. No, there's no good way. You're just gonna have to deal with it on my stats. Apologies.
Ooh, ghost story! Ghost story!
Oh, who do I get to sit with? I mean, I was about to say we're aiming for a Ravi, but I mean 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a choice. I don't get choices. The dice get choices. We need a D4. D4, 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 D4. Where are you, D4s? Where are you, little square, little triangle boys, not squares? I know shapes. Do. Where are you? That's not one. Oh. I keep seeing the D8s and thinking that they're D4s. Okay, we got one. Okay. Starting with the Ravi from the top. 1, 2, 3, and Mothman's full. Let's go. Boom. It's a 3! We're gonna go sit with the demons! Oh. You gather round the campfire to sing campfire song. Campfire.
You're unsuited for the rage of war.
No! That's not fair and not true! Of course it is. I've known Scott way longer than you have. And he and I were at spooky high school together. And before you were even added.
Leave this to the pros.
To our roster, to our roster as a new classmate. You can't just ignore the value of that long-standing history. We have a backlog of misadventures you can't hope to match. Yeah, well, you'll never match the bonding experience of us going to the gym together. He gets buffed for the sports team, and I get buffed to destroy you and take back hell.
Huh?
Okay. But I always make sure to bring him freshly baked dog treats from my dad's, so he knows he's a good boy. Well, I always make sure he's using the strongest, most buff gym equipment, so he knows he's a gooder boy. A gooder boy, even gooder. And I help him with his homework, so he knows he's the goodest boy. Just for you. You only ever have the answers because you copy off Liam. Look at all these references to monsters. I went into the settings and there's like things you could do. I thought I turned off the references to Monster Prom because I thought I wanted to keep this separate. But oh well, lots of references to Monster Prom it is. Let's mention all the old characters. It's the thought that counts. I'm Scott's BFF.
This is Cam!
No, I'm Scott's BFF. Huh. This argument doesn't sound like it's ending anytime soon. And although it's the most adorable one you've ever heard, the yelling is kind of harshing the campfire vibe. Better give them solid criteria to prove who's Scott's BFF once and for all, so you can finish your CAMPFIRESONG song. Okay, we all love Scott's cheeriness, but a true friend needs to be there, not just for the good times, but also truly understand and empathize when he's feeling blue? Or is it a copyright song? I am unfamiliar with the song, in all honesty, so I'm not going to be able to trip into that copyright song. Scott needs a friend with vicious cockatoos that he can unleash at a moment's notice for some fun and havoc and mayhem. Okay, top one's odd, bottom one's even, and we are getting a D10. I've already played D10. Let's go. That's a 6. That is even. So we're going for the bottom one. Oh, it's a Damien one. Yes, of course! The thing I've known for beyond my temper and love for arson is my aggressive and huge cock. Atrice. I love this. Oh, it's from SpongeBob. That explains things. I'm not a big SpongeBob watcher, so makes a lot of sense that I don't recognize it. One time, me and Scott let him loose in the mall, and there were Cinnabons. And then, one time, he was in the cafeteria table, and one time, we took him to Disney, and one time, we took him to Tokyo, and one time, we took him to Tokyo Disney.
I'm a pro!
Nothing says best friendship more than a rock-hard cock, Atrice. Hard as in no mercy, you know, like hardened criminal. I feel like you keep pronouncing cockatrice very strangely. I see your confusion. I feel like I've flipped the voices for them without realizing. It's very hard to keep a voice going when you're having too much fun. I see your confusion. I was also saying it wrong, but Polly explained it. It's from Old French, and the correct pronunciation is cock. And then you have, and then a really long pause, and then Atrice. Oh, that makes way more sense. So it's like, cock! Atrice!
Whoa, you're a pro!
Whoa, your French accent is perfect!
Gotta go!
Thanks! I'm gonna go learn more French. Oh, she's gonna speak French. She's gonna speak French! Yeah, I think that counts as her forfeiting the friendship war.
Damien's back!
Scott's BFF forever! That's best friend forever? Yeah. We're on the same wavelength here, narrator. Damien's love for Scott is so cute. You don't even tell him that BFF forever means best friend forever, and is therefore redundant. That's how much you love Damien. You're not even gonna be pedantic. Whoa. I'm gonna be pedantic because he can't hear me. Okay, quick drink.
Wherever I go, hijinks ensue.
Okay, we need another D6. D6. Come on, square boy. Cube boy, I mean, technically. A square is flat, a cube is not. We've used that d6 before. I want a different d6. We have many d6s in here. Yeah. The story behind the d6 I'm about to use. Do you know there's roleplay nationals? When I was in uni, I was part of like the tabletop roleplay society club thing, and there is actually a national championship for D&D-esque tabletop games. And as much as I didn't really win anything in their actual categories and that they had, I did win the raffle, and I got Lord of the Rings themed dice, and I'm gonna use one of the Sauron ones for this right now. So as per usual, if I get a 6 I have to reroll because there's only 5 options. So here we go. Where is Sauron gonna take us? Sauron's giving us a 3. 1, 2, 3, Camp Dome! That day at the Camp Dome, you all play the classic children's game, The Floor is Lava. With the twist, the floor is literally lava. You're all hopping here and there, trying to survive the dangers of, you know, lava. But then, one of your teammates falls. He's sinking into the lava, dying a slow, agonizing death. You offer a hand, but it's too late. Before disappearing under the hot lava, he whispers his last words. Briny, your hair looks great. Why, thank you, dying NPC. But I did tell my chat off for compliments, so now I have to tell you off, dying NPC. It does! You gain +2 charm from the nice compliment. After that, you head to the lake with Hex and Arabi. Arabi is testing out her new Zora armor, and you're helping Hex chug as much lake water as possible.
Such big stats.
Where's the armor? I wanted to see the Zora. This is awesome, you guys! I can breathe underwater and do a whirlpool attack. Gods, I'm so glad I spent 200,000 million big number on rupees on these griefs.
Yeah.
Glug, 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 glug. Glug, 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 glug.
Nice.
Sorry, my mouth was full of lake water, and I was trying to say, fuck yeah, this is fun as shit. Lake time with Briny, fucking classic vibes. Suddenly, you'll hear a weird voice calling out to you from across the lake. Hail, adventurers! Heed my message! You look over and see a messenger emerging from the trees. He's holding a leather scroll, and he looks super stressed out. That messenger looks familiar. I swear I recognize him. Maybe someone I cursed in the past? Adventurer Robbie! Adventurer Hex! Adventurer Briny! I have searched for many moons to deliver. Yeah. You got an important message for us. Life or death, blah blah blah. We know the deal. Give me the scroll, noob! The messenger gives Arabi the scroll, but right afterwards he collapses to the ground. He appears to be dead. Psh, should add a stamina potion, am I right? Anyway, looks like the scroll says, venture to the northern woods, bring this scroll. The ring of sustenance awaits you.
Adventure awaits. Bye.
You guys, this scroll has main quest energy. It's kind of weird, but I bet this is an invitation to a dope-ass dungeon. Oh, I can smell the loot already.
Ugh.
Holy shit, hold everything. I just realized why I recognize the messenger. He's an actor. I saw him on TV in a commercial for that new bagel place opening up here.
Bagels!
Then, if he's an actor, that can only mean the Ring of Sustenance is the new bagel store. Robbie, that scroll is a dope-ass guerrilla marketing advertisement. Yes! No. It's definitely a dungeon invite. Not everything is about bagels, Hex. And the Ring of Sustenance is a super dumb name for a bagel store. Honestly, it's a pretty good name. I think it's a good. Shh, not everything is about a motherfucking dungeon, little Miss Dungeon Licker. Liker. You know what, Hex? I do like dungeons. And I'm not ashamed of it, you green fart cloud. Huff my shorts, you loser ass, tsundere ass, RPG ass, nasty smelling ass, full inventory ass, Koopa Troopa looking ass, bitch. Wah! Critical damage. Oh yeah, you've been waiting for Hex and Aravi to have an argument so you could support one of them in a heroic gesture of romantic feelings. Pick a side! Hex is right. I just found that Messenger's IMDb page. His name is Todd Zombiehead, and he's defo an actor. Aravi's right, that's no actor, and I can prove it by hurtling his corpse into the sea. I want to support Aravi. Aravi's much cooler than just a fart cloud. Top one is... What have I been doing? I want to. We have to trust the dice. The dice decide all. And the dice will be... Top one will be odds, bottom will be even. Go! It's a 2! The dice is on our side. The dice is on our side. Aravi! Bridie, I think that Messenger is an actor. So I don't think he's actually dead. Probably wouldn't be super chill to throw.
Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah! Let's hurl his corpse into the sea! Ravi is psyched about your corpse hurtling idea. You three drag the corpse into a nearby cliff overlooking the majestic stormy ocean. Let's commit murder! Wait, he's already dead. Way on. Damn, those are big waves. Kinda makes you think how small and insignificant we are, am I right?
Over it.
Psych, the ocean can eat my ass. Shut up, Hex! Okay, Briney, time to hurl. I'm thinking we do the classic dead or alive test. We toss it in, and if it floats, it was a corpse. And if it doesn't float, then we get all the experience points for killing the messenger. It's a win-win. Oh no. God, I can't believe I have to put down my pizza roll blasted goldfish and be the fucking voice of reason here. I hate being the voice of reason. It's not a vibe. But holy shit, this makes zero sense, Arabi. We got totally distracted. Even if you prove this guy is actually dead, that doesn't help us figure out the scrolls. Oh my gods! Just let me throw this corpse into the ocean. I know it doesn't help us that much, but I really want to toss him. I haven't thrown a body off a cliff in 2 whole months. Don't think that's something you should be doing regularly. You know what? Alright, do it. Yeet that man back to Mother Ocean.
Yeah!
Yes! Okay, Brandy, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Ha! You throw the messenger into the ocean. His body hits the water and makes a huge splash. You all have a big laugh about it and high-five each
Play
other.
the game.
See? Totally proves my point. Throwing corpses into the sea is kick-ass. I suppose it does have the same energy of throwing a giant rock just to see the sploosh, but it is, that rock used to be a person. Still, I think I'm right about the bagel shop, but I'll admit that splash was dope. Now, let's blindly follow this scroll into the northern
Let's
woods.
adventure together.
Fuck yeah! And you're coming too, Bryony. I'm officially making you a third-party member for this quest. Ooh, progress! We're officially the third-party member. I know you're already level 3, but don't worry. I'll keep you safe while we're in the dungeon. Just stay close to me, okay? Ah, my hero. Robbie protects me.
Let's go.
Wait another D6. Boop, 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 boop. Click clack math rocks. Click clack math rocks. Much dice and much number. Click clack math rocks. Let's do another one from a Pokemon set. Oh, do the big one from the Pokemon set. Yeah, this is another Pokemon card set. Let's go. Wow. That is a 1, I believe. Yeah, it is a 1. So we're going back to the woods. That day in the woods, you find a mysterious portal to an unknown dimension. Whoa! You're not stupid. You're not so stupid that you jump in yourself. This time. This time! Not that I'd cause one while I was upgrading my model and end up in a forbidden library and trapped here forever. No, of course not! So you decide to tie a chipmunk to a string and throw it in there. You pull the chipmunk back, expecting it to be dead, at least warped by the interdimensional travel, but it turns out whatever is on the other side of the portal taught the chipmunk calculus and some very cogent arguments about gender identity. You and the chipmunk have a long, insightful conversation, and he helps you with your summer school homework. You gain +2 smarts. Yeah. You already knew Aravi was loaded with bravery, determination, and chutzpah? But as she roots through her bag, it's clear she's loaded with some pretty sick items as well.
Unbelievable.
Why are all my battle axes +1 through to +200 all out of order?
You got hexed.
I got bored while you were sleeping and arranged them by color. This reminds me of the TikTok videos and Book Talk. I'm going to call up Book Talk a little bit now, who arrange their books aesthetically by color and not by any kind of alphabetical order. Alphabetical by author or alphabetical by title. And that means they probably have to split up series. I've seen some of them in the background that split up series because they want to order their books by aesthetic color. And it bothers me greatly. Rant over. Okay. Aravi rolls her eyes and drops all the battle axes on the ground to be sorted later. Oh, there's Alexander's cursed emerald diadem I found in that one dungeon. And may I just say, I'm very cool about not being the only curse in your life. I see, he's a polycurse. Yeah, my book organization is, if I really like that series, most of the series will stay together and it will be on the top shelf and it will go down by like how much I like the series. Miss Mishla, how dare you litter on the hallowed grounds of Camp Spooky? Oh, I'm not littering, Camp Director Miss Weaving. I was just looking through my bag for... You're telling me that all of these items were in that one small bag? Likely story. And what is this bottle of booze? That's not booze! That's my therapist! What? Then you need a second therapist to help you deal with the fact that you keep your first therapist trapped in a bottle. If that were true, which it obviously is not, I can prove it. Let's see exactly what kind of spirits are in here. If Miss Geist's... Or if it's Miss Geist's toilet wine again, I swear.
Hey, try to listen to your inner self.
Therapy Fairy! Camp Director Miss Weaving raises an interesting point about keeping me in a bottle, Arabi. Do you think you feel the need to keep people physically tied to you because of your brother Sally's disappearance? So you didn't sneak booze in. You snuck in a pet into camp. What's worse, I'm confiscating immediately.
I don't want to talk about my feelings.
She's not a pet, she's my therapist, and I'll prove it by showing how calm and level-headed therapy has made me!
Yeah!
I've been working so hard at therapy, and I'm getting so good at therapy! Sweetie, that's not something you get good at.
Huh?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, but therapy isn't something you get good at. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the voice. She's a tiny fairy, so I'm trying to give her the cute little fairy voice. No! I'm slaying therapy, and I'm going to prove it by... Ready! How am I going to prove that I'm good at therapy so Miss Weaving gives Nora a bag? You've done dream interpretation in therapy, right? Demonstrate analyzing the shit out of a dream. Super calm! Super calm! Or, this may not be spooky high, but you can still ace a test. The ultimate test. The Rorschach test. Right? I don't want that dice. I want different dice. Different dice. Dice ASMR. Oh, this is another Lord of the Rings D6, but I'm going to save that. We're going to save that for next time I have to pick an area, because I have to do that a lot. We go for another D10. Top one is odds, bottom one is evens. Get that dice out the way. And that is a 6. That is even. So we're going to take the Rorschach test.
Yeah!
Oh, I'm so smart. Apparently the dice is 100% on our side. This is the one time where rolling a 1 isn't theoretically a bad thing. Because, well... 1 could be a good thing, we don't know. Oh, hell yeah! Rorschachs are the tests of therapy, and tests are like a final boss of school! What? You know, that amazing feeling you get when you clear an area, and you see your percentage completion, and you know you've destroyed all your enemies, and then you get to move on to the next thing? Why do you feel the need to measure everything in percentages and accomplishments?
The real dungeon is within yourself.
It may be beneficial to consider that some journeys in life have inherent value just by going on them, without focusing on some end goal.
We are totally winning our lane.
Sure! Tell it to the letter grade system, and game unlocks. Rorschach time, baby! You don't need to be told twice. You immediately hold up the first picture. Kinda looks like Briny on some kind of flume ride at the amusement park. You nod thoroughly and hold up the next picture. This one gives me a lot of very spooky feelings to me. It looks like a sheet with 2 holes cut in, being worn as a ghost disguise by a briny-shaped figure. I see I'm going through my my camera roll. And this one looks like Briny releasing an eldritch deity from a totem. That one looks like Briny taking a dead body to prom. No one was supposed to know about that.
Oh, what a fierce adversary.
That one is very clearly Briny with a shopping cart full of guacamole and marbles and a penguin mask. Kinky. I don't want to know what the plan was with that. You do realize that Briny is very clearly just holding up pictures of themselves, right? Yes, I am. Look at how cute I am.
Yeah.
And I'm describing them perfectly, or what?
Hey, listen.
Oh, Ravi, surely you must understand that this isn't a legitimate Rorschach test.
Oh, a critical hit.
Acing a Rorschach test consists of looking at pictures and accurately describing what you see. I'm doing that, therefore I crushed it!
Huh?
Right. Everyone tell me how good I did at that test, and therefore therapy, and therefore life. Right? You know what, Miss Mishra? I am going to go ahead and restore possession of your bottled therapist unto you. You clearly have some things to work through.
Play of the game.
Yes! Thank you, Briny. You look great in all those Rorschachs, by the way. Thank you. The compliment alone gives you +2 charm and +1 boldness. Who needs therapy when you can improve your personality with points? I wish. Nighttime!
Marshmallows, anyone?
D4. Oh, I dropped one. Okay, I found a D4 pretty quick this time. We're going in the same order as before. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. 3. I already see that very well because of the nature of the D4, but I assure you it is a 3. 1, 2, which is again back with Damien. In the glow of the campfire, you see Damien holding some kind of stick-like object near Milo's eyes. I hope it's not a cock. Patrice. Clearly, he's about to poke them out, so you rush over to stop the blinding.
That's Damien style, baby.
And that's how you achieve the perfect smoky eye, powered by the smoke of an actual fire. Now that's a skill and influence it needs to know. Which is always the ideal backdrop for a smoky eye. If there's no fire readily available, feel free to start one of your own.
Hey, darling.
Oh, he's got to be like this, hasn't he? Yes. Your makeup skills are impeccable, Damien. You don't need to soften, or rather unsoften the blow of your talent by immediately going back to arson.
I'm a spicy red adult!
Oh, are you, Damien? But that's just who I am! I'm Damien, the arsonist, the badass, the criminal, the spicy red adult! I would hate to be known for my skill set I've honed secretly since childhood. Always dreaming about the day I could become a makeup artist and hairstylist. Universally adored for my talent. Gender is such a cage. What? Nuh-uh. If I were in a cage, I'd know and I'd destroy it. No cage can hold me. I just need people to fear and respect me. Fear and respect is difficult to buy, and even more expensive to maintain. I can't let people down like that. This is a problem with the... What voice was I using? I'm trying to do better with these voices. I'm trying to improve myself and my streaming capability. This is a problem with putting these labels on yourself, Damien. If you choose to identify yourself as a bad boy, you take the trappings of toxic masculinity that comes with it. Now I'm just going to posh again. I will eventually master voices. You could keep all your old hobbies like arson and crime, while also celebrating new hobbies like floral arrangements and figure skating.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Let's start with a poem to reveal your artistic side. Yes, that's the perfect thing. To accompany your beautiful, delicate makeup skills, a beautiful, delicate poem. If you really see my makeup as art, then you wouldn't need to pressure me to write a poem to be an artist. Ooh, nice one, Damien. These two clearly aren't going to see eye to smoky eye on this one. Time to do what you do best and pick a side. I don't choose things, game. What do you want about? That's what the dice is for. Odds on the top, evens on the bottom. We roll! And we get a 7, which is odds. So we're siding with Damien again. This game wants me to be with Damien. That's okay, because I kind of wanted to be with him in the other game. Oh no, you gotta go! Sorry, it took me a while to notice that. I'm glad you had fun. Thank you for coming. I told you to compliments! Take yourself and your compliments and leave! Goodbye! Oh, yeah, who knows? Happy Valentine's Day. Milo seems skeptical to prove your point. You stab a dude while reciting T.S. Eliot's The Wasteland.
Aesthetics on point.
Whoa, your words, they are so gorgeous, so pregnant with incomprehensible gravitas. I told you, go, take your compliments and leave, goodbye. Thank you for coming, I appreciate you, goodbye. Why did you never tell me that crimes were the most beautiful and sensitive pastime all along?
Yeah.
'Cause they're not. I mean, they're not a form of poetry, because then you'll leave me alone. They're not a form of poetry, because then you'll leave me alone. Yes! Crimes are poetry! Such poetic poetry. Crime, crime, crime. I do it all the time. Sometimes it can rhyme. Sometimes, because not all poems have to. This is honestly captivating. Shall I stab thee on a summer's day? No. Thou art far too fast. Far too fast not to do it in the night whilst thou asleep. I have murdered the plums that were in the icebox, and which you were probably saving to not be murdered.
Arson!
Forgive me, they were so flammable, and they looked at me funny. I did not know one could murder a plum. This conversation is enlightening on so many levels. I have so much to learn about the pleasures of
See you
life.
next time.
And according to the internet, one murder considered as one of the fine arts by Thomas D. Quincy is a great place to start. Farewell, sweet poet.
I'm out of here.
I can talk. I can read. Well, that was easy. Let's go be artistic by doing some crimes. Silly Milo. Don't they know that I would never, ever write a poem? You refrain from pointing out that in trying to avoid writing a poem to appease Milo, Damien actually wrote several poems, most of which were pretty good. Instead, you enjoy the poetry of a lovely evening taking the campfire and turning it into a fire everywhere. True beauty. Campfire, campfire, burning bright. At camp spooky in the night, What immortal hand or eye could take you and also make you fire in the camp dome, the haunted mansion, and the lake? Yours, baby! Oh! Right. It's a 2. Odds, evens. It's a 3, it's odds, so I'm taking a gamble. Ah, welcome, welcome. You new here? Don't fret, let me explain how this works. I will prepare a drink. The drink of the day. You may choose to drink that one. If you're not interested, you're lucky. There's a mystery box with a second option. It could be better, it could be worse, but one thing is for sure, it'll be mysterious. And these drinks, look, choose with whatever you want, but I'm not responsible for whatever you put in your mouth. I'm a wizard in training. For you to test my concoctions is somewhere between kindness and recklessness. So, get ready and good luck. No idea if I got the recipe right. Wanna try it? Otherwise, you have the mystery box. Okay, so we're rolling again. I'm gonna use the same dice. Odds on the mystery box, evens on the pina colada. That's a nat 1. I said to Luke just before he left that 1 might not be a good could be a good thing, but it might not be. Not the bees! The bees! The mystery box, so bold of you. I hope you're happy with it. No refunds. Oh good lord, what do the bees do? What do the bees do? Not the bees. During Spooky High, bees poured out of your mouth, remember? No, I don't. No, I don't. I didn't play Spooky High that much. Well, in Spooky Camp, the bees pour in. You actually just drank a bunch of bees. You sure did. It is so epic that from that day on, everyone knows you as Nicolas Cage.
Time to go.
Oh no, it actually changed my name. Okay, sorry, this is the Nicolas Cage channel now. This is the part where I leave before you poop all over me. Ciao!
So many places to go.
It's called Nicolas Cage now. That's what happens, I guess. D6! By the power vested in you and your Lord of the Rings theming, this is a troll themed one specifically. Where do you bid we go? That's a 1 again. We're going back to the woods, so I am going to be such a smart cookie by the end of this. I really hope Aravi wants smarts. Because that is where the dice are taking us. Back to the woods. During your hike through the woods, you find a baby bird that's fallen out of its nest. Aww. You nurse him back to health with some delicious trail mix. You also give him some great advice on puberty and how to do his taxes when he grows up. Then the mama bird finds you and she is pissed that you're holding her baby bird. She tries to peck your eyes out, but you fight her off. You've learned an important lesson today. Don't fuck with birds. You gain +2 smarts. A few hours later, you're adventuring with Aravi and Hex. Y'all followed the scroll from that messenger. Oh, cool. We do get to find out what happened with that. And now you're deep in the northern woods. You've already found several environmental puzzles and a few cryptic clues. With each solved puzzle, you draw closer to the secret location of the Ring of Sustenance. Strangely, all of the puzzles and clues so far have been vaguely bagel themed. Whoa! Once I rearranged these glowing stones to spell locks, a scroll appeared. Damn, this is some dope-ass Gorilla Bagel Shop marketing. This promo slaps.
Shut up, Hex!
For the last time, Hex! These clues are leading us to a dungeon, not a fucking bagel store. It's so obvious. Ugh. You'll see when we get there. What does the scroll say? Psh, whatever, bagel hater. The scroll says, you're near the end of your quest, triumphant adventurers. Walk 2 miles north. The ring awaits you there. Whoa. Finally! We've solved these annoying puzzles, and now we get to dive headfirst into some sweet, sweet dunge! Gods, I hope it's multi-leveled, with a super complicated layout.
Bagels.
Totes. But just in case it ends up being a bagel shop, I should prep first. I gotta make sure my patented cream cheese utility belt is full of maximum flavors. Oh god. Can't help but think a cream cheese utility belt would be a little bit stinky. But then I always think cream cheese is like stinky like cheese, but I don't really know. Gross. Agreed. But also, yeah, we should get ready. I should head back to my stash and optimize my inventory. I'm all short range, high damage right now, if you know what I mean. I'm not sure I do. Aravi puts a bag over your head and leads you to her nearest fully stacked weapons stash. She starts reviewing her inventory. Okay, I just gotta pack enough for a full dungeon run. Let's go with 20 green potions for healing, 20 red potions for mana, 400 apples in case I need a quick +5 health. I'll need all 128 different types of crafting materials. Dungeons are unpredictable. You never know when a mini-boss is going to be weak to iridium core. And then I have my weapons orbs. As of now, I got 8 swords, 14 crossbows equipped, which each with slightly different attacks and range stats. Those are all 100% necessary. Aravi is she probably is very good at maths.
Boring.
Damn, Aravi. Hoarders, my hoarding addiction, called. They want their absurd collection of useless shit back. But it's so true. What if you need it? What if you need it? Okay, I have one last inventory spot open. Oh, I know. I'll take the Axe of Golden Demise I looted off Lightning Warlock mini-boss last week. Fuck that, Aravi. You know we share inventory space, and I need that slot. I'm planning to get covered in Skizmir, so I've got to take my package of 200 paper napkins. Napkins? They're a complete waste of inventory space. We're going to be fighting to survive in that dungeon, okay? I don't have time for your snack food nonsense. Oh, dude. You take up 99% of the inventory space and you can't give me one slot? Where did you learn how to share? The toilet school? Aravi and Hex are fighting again. Luckily for them, you're an expert at conflict resolution. What's the best use for Aravi's last precious inventory slot? Hex, the Axe of Golden Demise isn't for slaughtering enemies, it's for slaughtering bagels by chopping them in perfectly in half. Or, Aravi, napkins are just tiny shields. They might not give a huge defensive boost, but you've got 200 of them here. Mamma mia, that's a lot of shield. Right. Odds on the top, evens on the bottom. That is evens! We're gonna keep the napkins!
Get good!
I'm gonna get another drink. going a bit hard on my voices is hurting mine a little bit. Seriously? Using a napkin for a shield? That's totally bullshit. I mean, I guess you could technically equip a napkin, but it
Come
wouldn't.
on, Ravi.
A Ravi! Aren't you always telling me not to judge a weapon by its flavor text? Come on, let's test it out. Ugh, fine. Just to prove that it's completely useless inventory item, I'll equip the napkin as a shield. There! Done! Go ahead and attack me! And I'll prove it doesn't. Death Tackle! Hex used Death Tackle. It's super effective. A Ravi takes 4.999998 points of damage! Whoa, a Ravi, are you okay? I kinda went into a little bit of battle fog there. I kinda blacked out. Hex. It worked! Did you see that? It took 0.00002 less damage points than usual! If these napkins have a 0.00002 base defense modifier, then we have 200 of them. Oh my gods. I can get a multiplier stat boost if they're equipped simultaneously!
Power up!
A single napkin is pretty weak, but if I did my math right, a stack of 50 napkins could give me a decent defense boost in battle. Yes, see? 200 napkins worth of defense, taking up only 1 inventory space, is a goddamn bargain. Whoa, this is so sick. I'm in. Let's take the napkins. I needed to round out my defensive stats anyway.
Nice.
Psst. Nicolas Cage. This Nicolas Cage channel. Thanks for tricking a Ravi into making me happy. You're chill AF. When we get to the bagel store, I'll give you a lick of my cream cheese. I'm assuming that's a kind of cream cheese. Once again, your conflict resolution skills have saved the day. Now prepare yourself. The ring of sustenance awaits. How much? Oh god. This is taking a lot longer than I thought. Probably because I'm reading everything.
So many places to go.
We're not even we're about halfway and we're nearly an hour and a half of streaming. Oopsie doopsie. This may have to go on to 2 streams. Which is fine, I'll just do it again next week or something. I don't have anything particularly planned right now. I need a D6. There's a D6. Boop, 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 boop. Fucking 1 again. We're never leaving the woods, guys. We live there now. That is where we live. We're gonna be so smart because the woods is the only place we go. We live here. Nicolas Cage in the woods. While hiking through the woods, you're approached by an NPC who has a quest for you. You can tell she's an NPC because she only says the same 4 things over and over and keeps doing the same idle animations. The NPC's quest is to deliver a very important scroll to her father. She makes it extremely clear that no one else is allowed to read it or terrible things will happen. You read it, of course. It turns out it's her father's secret recipe for the perfect peach cobbler. Looks like her dad is never going to make that famed dessert in time for the NPC's family potluck because you eat the recipe scroll and gain 2 smart. Yes, that's how you use a recipe. You eat it. You don't eat what the recipe makes, you eat the actual recipe. Afterward, you're very busy making a friendship bracelet, but spooky when you see a Ravi power walking through your location with a look of fierce determination in her
Have you seen any
eyes.
loot around here?
Okay, I slew the dragon of Danger Mountain. I found the incredibly rare ruby that somehow grows inside a tree, but only during the eclipse, and only if you've leveled up. I tricked the jackalope and got the mouse's glasses back, so I could trade him the seed for the bead and put it on the altar under the well after I drained it using the turtle. And I cleaned the so-and-so stable and picked up wizard's farts. Dry cleaning. What's next? Good lord. That's a quest list. Huh. It sounds like Aravi is having quite the day. You ask her why she's doing all these random
Come on,
tasks.
Ravi.
Ah, don't get me started. She's doing side quests, helping everyone fight their enemies or find rare items, but she can't take the 5 minutes to find me a pizza for my side quest. I already told you ordering pizza isn't a quest. With a high enough XP reward, we'll do that after I do one last real side quest for the day.
Let's adventure together.
Yeah, let's go. Wanna come along and help out? 2 heads are better than 1. Hey, I thought I was your second head. I'm even keeping track of everything like you asked.
Unbelievable.
Oh, great. Let's see what I have left to do. Robert the robber should date Thomas the raccoon landlord? Hex! These are just shipping charts between all my side quest prospects. And what's your point? My point is that the list of who should fight and who should fuck and a flowchart of love triangles does nothing for me in terms of figuring out what my next move is.
Did somebody say
Although
pizza?
it's still a very important list. Well, all those side quests do nothing for me in terms of finding me a pizza, so I guess we're even. Look, if I have the power through all these side quests, I may as well add some drama through my shipping flowcharts, so it plays out like some sort of telenovela in my mind. Luckily for Aravi, evaluating bonkers courses of actions based on what stat they'll give you is practically the only thing you do. Lies! We do it through dice. Looking at Hex's note, it's immediately clear which side quest will unlock the ultimate goal, making Aravi smile. Help the local mayor to open a TikTok account so he can bond with his teenage son. That sounds very sweet. Or collect 10 turnips for the town's guard, who's totally not using them to push himself. Why does he need 10? Oh, I don't know. I don't want to know what he's doing with 10. But anyway, we have a dice. This is a Warhammer dice, actually. My brother gave me this one. I don't play Warhammer, but he gave me this because he knows I like dice. And top one is odds, bottom one is evens. Let's go. It is. It's a 5. So it's the top one. Yay! We're gonna help the teenager. Yee, I'm so charming. You, Aravi, and Hex head over to the local mayor's office. The mayor sits on his mayor throne, hearing the complaints of his townspeople with a distant look at his face. When you enter, he leaps to his feet. Art thou the brave adventurers who can help me complete my quest?
Hey!
You need help with TikTok, right? It's not just tick tricks, says the mayor, walking away from a woman pleading for lower taxes. I can't seem to understand anything about Danny. After my wife's tragic death, and now Danny's tragic but inevitable puberty, he's become moody and withdrawn. We used to be so close. And now the only thing he seems to make him smile are those silly internet memes. Oh, hello, Q. How are you? It rhymes. And GIFs. I just want to be able to make him smile too.
Uh-huh.
First lesson, it's pronounced memes and GIFs with a hard G.
Here for it.
I'm with the mayor on this one. GIF is pronounced like GIF all the way. Don't start this argument game. I am not. If you tell me GIF, we're going from GIF from now on. I'm not doing that.
Shut
It
up.
is GIF! Hex, you truly are a curse! Mr. Mayor, I would like to be happy. I would be happy to help you become more internet literate, to bond with your son. Mr. Mayor, says a panicked citizen, running in. The bandits are back there! Not now, the mayor snaps. I'm busy with a side quest to make TikTok shows to reconnect with my son. Second lesson. You don't make shows on TikTok. In fact, you don't make anything. Chances are, if you start making videos, you'll just embarrass him more. Then you're saying I am doomed? That you give up the quest? The mayor cries. Oh no, you got a test tomorrow coming up? I hope you're all the best. Dude, no. I'm saying it doesn't even need to be that hard. Don't make videos, just watch them. Ask Danny what his favorite TikToks are, and then pretend to laugh at all of them, no matter how stupid, repetitive, and derivative.
You need to get your anger under management.
Oh, that must be quite nerve-wracking. I mean, I say nerve-wracking that I'm on the internet talking to random strangers, but like, I assume you're in person means you're actually in the room having to talk to people and teach them things. That sounds really scary to me. Good on you for doing that. And then maybe ask Danny other things, like how he's feeling, or if he wants to talk about any of the things he's been going through. I am often quite bad at broaching subjects of any seriousness, says the mayor, slamming the door on the villager, holding an alien chicken. Maybe I do need to communicate more. That's cool.
Huh?
Much smarts. And you share your smarts. That's very cool. Communication is key in any relationship. Go watch shitty videos with your son, and then maybe get back to focusing on the needs of your townspeople. I will do just that, the mayor says. Citizens, I will hear each and every one of your complaints. Right after I find out what flossing is. He exits triumphantly. It is weird when you hear your own voice. Never is. Yeah, time is the biggest thing for streams. I wish I could stream more too. An adult life, bro. I did see this funny TikTok once about how your voice doesn't come out right. Someone was taking the piss, and they recorded their voice, and when they played it back, it was like super kawaii Japanese girl rather than the guy who was recording it, and that's like how different it is. Aww! Do you stream on YouTube? Where is your channel? I'll go find you right now. I just search you, like your name, and then I might find it. Who knows? Let me see. No, you're quite tricky to find. But I inspired you. I want to see what I inspired. What monster I have created. Interesting stuff. You should definitely think about maybe these like tutorials and stuff. Tutorial videos on YouTube tend to do pretty well. Or at least I'm always looking them up because I am not that technically gifted sometimes. There's a ding and a box appears labeled TikTok on the town clock. Quest completed. Mayor's reward.
Yeah!
Joke's on you, I'm just loot hungry! Boots of Stealth +1, 900 GP, a sapphire, and oh! Just a piece of paper, not important. And 2000 XP! A Ravi for the win, no sensitivity here. But before she slipped the paper lovingly into her pocket, you saw that it was a picture of the mayor and his teenage son smiling together. You gain +2 smarts and +1 boldness. I am so smart. I know you can't see my stats, but my smartness is at 18. My lowest stat is fun, which is at 3, so I'm not very fun.
Home is where your booty sits the comfiest.
Yeah. Gotta write all this stuff down, get it into a lovely little to-do list. That tends to be how I deal with things. Okay, I need a D4, D4, D4. Dice. ASMR. D4, D4, D4. There's a D4. It's a very shiny D4. It's not going to come out very well in the camera, but to be fair, none of the D4s have, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll. I can't even see what that is, so God knows if you can. It's a 3 again! We've had 3s constantly at the campfire, god damn. You look across the campfire to see Damien tenderly touching Milo's face. You head over to learn more about this new, more delicate method of punching.
Never stop being you.
You have such a way with makeup, Damien. It's so vibrant, yet so subtle, all at once. This is the look that launched 1,000 likes. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's fine, I guess. Damien, you should take pride in your work, especially when it's this magnificent. I guess I'm just more used to practicing on myself. You probably can't even tell, but I'm actually wearing makeup right now. Oof, that is an early wake-up time. Thank you for coming and popping in, though. I appreciate it. Have a good sleep. I like to go for a smooth red bass. A little red blush and some red eyeshadow. I know, I didn't notice before, but now that you mention it, I see it's a masterful job.
Hashtag slay.
What palette is that from? I simply must promote it on my Instagram.
Hmm?
It's actually, I made it. With your hidden gifts never end. What's it made from? Oh, you know, cursed beetles, dirt, demon blood, the usual makeup ingredients. The usual. And is it the demon
That's
blood?
Damien style, baby.
All me, baby. Okay, so he's literally wearing the blood on his face. Crazy. I'm not sure whether that makes it more or less concerning. Regardless, you need to start your own makeup brand. But starting a makeup brand would be against my brand. And that's great. I know there's more to you than just arson and crimes, Damien. It's time to show the rest of the world too.
Aesthetics on point.
But you're missing the one thing every brand needs. A name. What will you call your line of luscious makeups? Thank goodness you're there to give the perfect brand name to impress the cutie of your choice. And the brand name is Damien's daring dash of depth. For the daring darling in every demon. Or face blood. God, I wish I had a voice changer. I've looked into a voice changer, but I can't. I'm too much of an old lady to figure out how to get that sorted. Anyway, odds on top, evens on bottom. My throat is dying. Reroll. This may have to be where we stop for the evening, I think. After this, because my throat is dying. I'll have to just stream this next week to finish off this one. But anyway, odds on top, evens on bottom. It's a 7! I've been getting a lot of the same numbers. I swear my dice aren't loaded. It's even been different dice, to be fair. So, anyway, it's the odds on tops, evens on bottom. We're going with Damien again. This game wants me to, like, co-flirt Damien. Mwah, hey boy.
That just might work.
Hell yeah! Face blood!
Mm-hmm.
Damien greatly overcompensating for his sensitive side by leaning into his hyper macho and violent persona. That's different. Listen, Milo, I made a list of ingredients. I need to make my new makeup line a success.
Lame.
And your judgment isn't one of them. Oh, that's a sick burn, actually. If anyone in your family or something comes up to you and goes like, you'll never make it as a VTuber, you can go, well, I've got a list of things I need to make it as a VTuber, and your judgment isn't one of them. Oh, that would be a power move. Power move. Oh boy. You said you wanted to spoil my makeup career by promoting me. Are you really going to take that back just because the amazing name Nicolas Cage and I can't. I can't. The name. Oh, the stupid bees. The bees. Isn't that just pushing me further into my box? Further sublenting me. I can read what you want about. My more sensitive emotions until they effectively cease to exist.
That's not trending.
You are exhausting to be friends with. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Damien takes Milo's phone and begins to live stream the greatest makeup tutorial of all time.
It's Damien LeVay, bitches!
What is up, people of the internet? So, want to learn how to do makeup so good and so hardcore? Welcome to the product line of your dreams, Face Blood, the first makeup line that openly admits to being 85% blood-based. Our first tutorial is how to apply red face blood makeup all over in such a subtle way that it doesn't even look any different than your face usually does. Budgetteries. I can read. If you don't have a naturally blood-adjacent skin tone, please consider removing the skin from your face. Boom! Problem solved. Easy, bro.
I'm a pro!
Just take your skin off. It's not that hard, right? Oh, this game is too good. And remember, just because no one can see your makeup doesn't mean it's not really there. The true makeup was inside you all along. Especially when the makeup is blood. Well, it's not exactly the makeup tutorial of Milo's streams, but it becomes hugely popular within the demon community, which at least is a start. Damien finally seems to be on his way to taking ownership of his artistry and his artistries. Boom! Problem solved. He is a special duck, is he, our Damien?
Brought my first aid kit, just in case.
Right. I think I am gonna have to call it there. I didn't. It said an hour game. It's been an hour and 45 minutes, and I need to wind down, and my throat hurts so much. I have gone so goddamn hard on these voices, but that's how we improve. That's how we improve as a streamer, you know? You gotta push yourself, and it's been really good. I have enjoyed myself. I hope you have enjoyed myself. Wait. I hope you have enjoyed my... What? I hope you have enjoyed yourself, not I hope you have enjoyed myself. Oh no. Words. They're fun. Anyway. Thank you to Q, Red Robin, and Luke for being in the chat. It's been nice to see you. Thank you to anyone who looked. Thank you to anyone who watches the VOD. If you could do the thing where you leave the likes, and then you like subscribe and stuff if you haven't already, that would be wonderful. That would make me very happy. But other than that, this has been Bernie Rose Smith live from the Forbidden Library. Goodbye.